Hi guys, I got some more philosophy for you today, more food for thought. Today's subject is going to be on addiction. We all have some form of addiction, whether it be drugs, alcohol, gambling, sex, something as even small as coffee and cigarettes. But I want you guys to all understand this. Addiction comes from abuse. What I mean by that is we all have to moderate consumption of what we take in. Addiction is a form of an indulgence. It's not something that we are forced into, but it's something that we indulge so much that we can no longer control what we want, or sometimes our body can no longer control or function correctly without it. If you guys want to overcome addiction, it simply comes down to your own true discipline. True discipline comes from the strength that you gather within yourself. It could be a mental, emotional, and sometimes a physical thing that you have to endure to get over addiction. True inner discipline is when there are people to tell you what to do and what not to do. It isn't where people hold you back or restrain you from obtaining what you want. Inner discipline is knowing what's good and what's bad and refraining from doing things that you know there's going to be consequences. Most people think that discipline means something that's trained or installed into you, like military, like somebody's yelling at you and things like that, telling you what you should do because of fear. Inner discipline doesn't require fear, but it requires wisdom and knowledge and experience to understand. And no one has to push you other than yourself. You have to make the intelligent decision, and you have to come up with your own solutions and keep them. Procrastination isn't going to help you either. What you have to do is make a choice, a good choice, and stand by that choice with your inner discipline. Moderation is the true key to understanding balancing things in life. To moderately take enough as you need and not abuse it or indulge yourself so greatly that you become codependent on it. When you indulge yourself, it's being very selfish and you're not really considering the consequences in the near future. But what you have to do is think about what I'm going to say to you. Most of us get involved in addiction, and we sometimes make excuses by saying we don't want to be where we are emotionally or mentally. So we need some form of mind-altering substances to take us away from our problems or issues at hand. That's just simply an excuse. It's a poor excuse for you not dealing with what you should. Most people think that discipline means something that's trained or installed into you, like military, like somebody's yelling at you and things like that, telling you what you should do because of fear. Inner discipline doesn't require fear, but it requires wisdom and knowledge and experience to understand. And no one has to push you other than yourself. You have to make the intelligent decision, and you have to come up with your own solutions and keep them. It's too easy for us to take the quick escape, or it's too easy for us to find the easier path. But that easier path will result in consequences, and we all know this to be true. So you have to take whatever you're addicted to, look at it, analyze it, and understand, by my selfish indulgence, you have put yourself into that place, and you have to find the path out. That path or that road starts right here and here. When you're involved in physical addiction, you have to seek professional help. But if you guys go into professional help, not truly desiring to stop your addiction, you're wasting your time, you're wasting the physician's time and everybody's time that's trying to help you. What you have to do is be honest to yourself and truly desire to stop your addiction and go forth. By going forth, I mean you have to make the effort and you have to discipline yourself to make the right choices and take the right steps. We all have inner strength. If life and death depended on you quitting, I believe that each and every one of you will quit. It doesn't take a person to hold a gun to your head to make you stop. If you're truly wise, you'll understand addiction doesn't allow you to share or become productive in society and for those around you. So addiction comes down to you being selfish again, and you have to grab the roots of selfishness, pull it out and throw it away in order to control your addiction. If you're truly a loving person, you have to get a grip of yourself and discipline yourself and help other people. Sometimes helping yourself is helping others. With all that being said, I want you guys to understand, if you guys are having a hard time mentally, emotionally, and physically, and you guys want help, you can always email me. I can always try my best, and I could always try to give you the best advice. But remember this, addiction stops with you. It doesn't stop with everybody else, but it stops with you, and you have to choose. And if you really do choose, you won't need anybody's help. You'll gather the strength, you'll make the right decisions, and you will go forth in life. And that, my friend, is true discipline. Whether it be martial arts or anything, it takes discipline for you to obtain something. And discipline is strength. Guys, we're all addicts of one form or another. We can help other people, but we have to help ourselves. I used to be an addict of many, many different things in the past. I'm not perfect, but there's one thing that I do understand. It's inner discipline and strength, and a conscious decision to do the right thing. The thing that really helped me was my understanding of God and love, and that was truly what brought me out of addiction. To understand that I love other people, that I cannot be selfish and continue with my addiction, was what allowed me to make my decision to stop. And through the grace of God, I have, and I'm grateful for that. And because of that, I also help others who are suffering from addictions. So I want you guys to really meditate on what is really important in your life. Is it the people around you? Is it yourself? Or is it your own selfish indulgence? Because your selfish indulgence will lead to your own destruction. And your own destruction is because you didn't make a right choice and you did not discipline yourself. So you addicts out there, discipline yourself, make the right choice, and really try your best. And you can overcome it. I did, and so can you. I'm living testimony. With that being said, that's my food for thought, and thank you for listening. God bless you and your whole entire family. We'll see you guys next time.